We're here in New York for another episode of DC All Access. We're checking in with legendary comic book artist John Romita Jr. as he prepares to launch the new Superman book.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna head back to LA to check out the Batman 75 updates to the Warner Brothers VIP lot tour.
Yeah, and you guys make sure to stay tuned to the end of the episode to find out how you can win a chance to take that tour yourself. But first, I gotta get some of that New York street sushi.
Make sure you subscribe to DC Entertainment so you don't miss any of the awesome stuff that Hold on. Why don't you just get pizza or a hot dog?
Because I didn't travel all the way here to not eat street sushi on New York. It's famous for that.
Okay, I'm just gonna tell you that there is no such thing as New York streets.
You do? All right.
It's definitely gonna regret that. So I'm really excited to be here. I'm trying to not nerd out too much, but let's get right into it. I mean, I feel like you come to DC and you could have taken on any character that you wanted. What was it about Superman that you said, yeah, this is the hero I want to work on?
It actually took a good conversation with DiDio, because at first I thought I wanted to do Batman. And when I got into the conversation with Dan, he says, well, everybody does Batman. You sure is there anything else? And I said, well, I do have an idea for a character. And I said, it applies to Superman. And then Dan said, tell me what it is. Okay. So I pitched the idea to him and he liked it. And he said, we'll do that. But then he said, I'd rather have you work with a guy named Jeff Johns. And the opportunity to work with Jeff over doing a series on my own with somebody else, that really superseded it.
So we get introduced to someone that may be a new kind of foil for Superman in this. Tell me about Ulysses and creating that character.
It's a lot like creating other characters with me that are new. You get a name from the writer and an idea of what he had in mind for the backstory of the character. I didn't want to do the same old bright color character, and I did not want to do a cape.
Yeah.
So I thought of the long hair. And what happened was I was in Manhattan a couple of weeks before I started this, and I walked past a biker. It looked like a 500-pound Hulk Hogan. And he had a very long platinum ponytail. And I said, that's perfect.
And there's a couple more characters coming that I had more fun with too.
Are you maybe making reference to the Machinist?
Yes! Funny how you should know that. A very cool character, and the name is just excellent. I'm so glad Jeff came up with that name. It's really, really well done.
So, especially with this where it's a little bit more of a team, you know, you're working with Jeff on the story and then the artwork as well, and then the inker, Klaus Janson.
Has great input. His suggestion for this double spread cover, I didn't want to do the standard Superman flying at you kind of thing. And he said, try something where he's lifting something heavy. He says, try one knee. So this is Klaus's input. And that's why I wanted to work with him. He really has saved my bacon on more than one occasion.
So where do we pick up with Superman in issue number 32?
It picks up with the new character, but interestingly, there's a parallel there because the new character's looking for his past, and it's interesting that Clark is also looking into his. And the parallel is not lost on the reader. You see it, and that's the best part of it because of what happens afterwards.
Well, right now we're at the wall o' covers.
It's exactly. This is the variant cover wall.
Yes.
On this wall, what we do is we keep track of all the variant covers that are coming in from different artists, broken down by whatever months here. So you're looking at here, this is the lenticular cover month. So these are all the covers for September. But also what we got is some of the variants underneath here. If you see this, Brian Hitch and Mike Kaluta, these are just in sketch stage, as is Walt Simonson. But you got something that's already finished and painted with the feel with Jim Steranko.
Yeah, look at Jim's overachieving here.
And then, of course, you know, one of our all-time favorite artists here is with Kevin Nolan, too. And I think it really captures the whole celebration feel of what we're shooting for with Batman.
And how much creative freedom do they have? Do you say, we want you to do this, we'll see you in 30 days, send it our way?
Complete creative freedom.
Really?
Yeah, that's the main thing. I mean, they send sketches in, and we're watching out to make sure artists aren't repeating what other artists are doing, because you don't want every cover of Batman fighting the Joker.
Yeah, he's smashing through a skylight again. Man, that's the seventh one we got this month.
Oh yeah, why didn't I think of having Superman ripping his shirt open?
And then you guys also have something pretty unique in August.
Well, and this is where you're going to be able to help us. We're going to do Selfies variant cover month.
Okay.
So right now this is the Teen Titans one. I've got two options here for the Selfies cover, and because they always like to send in different choices. So you're going to help me pick out which one we want.
All right. Normally I go for this because this is a little more superhero-y, right? And this is a very superhero-y book. However, this reminds me of the Oscars.
Oh, there you go.
So I'm going to go with topicality and go with this selfie right here.
That works out really well because that's the one I picked.
Hey! I could be a publisher.
Co-publisher.
Yeah,
co-publisher.
that's true.
So we are here at the Batman 75th anniversary exhibit, and it is so cool. Tell me about what's in here.
We have costumes, props, original production art, models, miniatures, art department models. You name it, we've got it. It's the first time we've had all 7 Batmen together, as well as all 7 of our films represented.
So we're here in the Warner Brothers garage, and it looks totally different than the last time I was here. Tell me about some of the changes.
So we used to have a compilation of vehicles from Clint Eastwood's movie Gran Torino, and we had the Mystery Machine from Scooby-Doo and the Nerd Herd from Chuck. But we wanted to really tell the story of the 75th anniversary of Batman here at the Warner Brothers Studio Tour. So when you look around, you see Batmobiles from all the different movies, and it's phenomenal because we wanted to really make sure that our fans were enamored when they came in here and just blown away.
And how much of this stuff has been seen by the public?
You know, not much of it, actually. I think we've had the Bale costumes out, we've had Catwoman, but that's about it. There's not been a lot, so we're very excited to share just a small portion of what we have.
So how can fans come and see all of this for themselves?
The only way to come and see all these items from the museum that you saw earlier to here at the Transportation Garage is to come on the Warner Brothers Studio VIP Tour. We are an exclusive tour. It's about 2 hours of your time. Come through, check us out. We have tours 7 days a week, and this is the only place you can truly celebrate the 75th anniversary of Batman.
For your chance to win a weekend getaway to Los Angeles, including 2 tickets to the VIP tour, airfare, and hotel accommodations, well, just tweet us your favorite Batman character using the hashtag DCAA giveaway. Thanks for watching DC All Access.
We should wrap this up. That street sushi's starting to turn on me.
I am so shocked.
You guys, make sure you subscribe to DC All Access for all the cool DC stuff that is happening in the world of DC.
That's a lot of stuff.
Can you find the street antacids guy?